Lunchtime is over.
What's that?
Your keys, man.
I see you've played knifey spoony before. Hey!
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. We're going to watch Ever After a Cinderella Story. I decided to watch the original Cinderella before this, so it's double Cinderella weekend on the channel. Hope you're going to enjoy it, and if you do want early access to my other movie reactions, TV show reactions, and all sorts of other bits and goodies, go to patreon.com/FWCI. That's where you can get it. You can have a say in what other movies are coming up. Right now, there's a Patreon poll up there, and I believe Dead Poets Society and Hamilton are equal number of votes in the lead at the moment. So if you want to have a deciding vote, Patreon is where you can go to get it done. Actually, no, that'll be 2 weeks ago. Whatever's happening now, go check it out. But the original Cinderella was, it's a masterpiece, let's be honest. Like, just visually and like just the whole feel of the whole thing, I can see why it's such a historic and important movie. With that being said, I did find it interesting that the Prince Charming had like no personality or screen time or dialogue pretty much whatsoever. He's in it for a very brief period of time. But somebody did explain that Cinderella's more of a movie about the female characters and the prince is kind of just like kind of off to the side. But I still think they made him quite anonymous in that movie. So I'm hoping that whoever the prince is in this one gets a little bit of dialogue, and if we don't get red pants, then, you know, that's a missed opportunity. So let's jump in. Ever After Cinderella Story. Oh, is this set in like old-timey, like Pride and Prejudice days? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this is. I thought it was a modern day Cinderella. Angelica Huston. Isn't it Angelica Houston? Is that how it's spelled?
When I read your version of the little Cinder girl.
Okay. Is this the stepmother?
And this was a glass slipper.
Oh, so Danielle is Cinderella this time. Is she dead? Why are we talking about her in like a past tense?
What is that phrase you use? Oh, yes. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl.
So, the Brothers Grimm, are they the actual authors of the original Cinderella story, I'm guessing? And now they're getting told a fairy tale from the actual person who did it.
Hope she likes me.
She'll love you.
Oh. Is this the stepmom we're talking about here?
I look like a girl. That's what I am, half-wit.
So Gustav, is that our love interest? Are these guys, you know, lifelong friends? I honestly thought this was going to be like late 90s cars, California strip malls. That's what I expected going into this. I didn't look at any photos or anything. That's Angelica Houston. I recognize that evil-looking scowl anywhere. Alright, I'm on board with this. She's great.
I wager your friend Gustav is around here someplace.
No, sir. I slaughtered him.
Gustav, you suck.
Mademoiselle?
Alright, how shitty are these stepsisters gonna be?
Did you see the way they ate their supper?
Yeah.
It was perfect. Like a dance.
Oh, okay, so they're a little bit cultured.
All right, one.
Alright, so these two are very, very, very close. I guess that's what happens when it's single parent, one child.
I'm counting on you to teach them the ropes around here. The Baroness isn't used to getting her hands dirty.
Whoa. Well, come on, old man. You're putting her in a pretty awkward position there. Like, even just that comment is a bit of a backhanded comment towards the Baroness. Alright, hurry back, please. Unless this is your fatal journey, which it probably is now that I think about it.
Always waves at the gate.
Wow. Danielle's the only one who saw it. Papa! Quick, run! Papa needs you. Did they poison him? Is that how the old man died in the other one? I think they just brushed over the fact that he just cocked it. With his dying words, he speaks to his daughter.
I love you. I love you.
Wow, they're kind of justifying. Maybe, I mean, I don't know how bad it's going to get, but they're kind of giving the stepmom a pretty solid reason to resent Danielle. In a very, like, you know, superficial, shallow kind of way.
If I can't sleep, neither shall he. Henry, wake up!
Who the hell is Henry? Old mate jumping down the back of outside the tower? Oh, I just realized, are we going to get a version of Lucifer in this one? He was my favorite part of the animated one. By the way, the nickname Cinderella has definitely grown on me.
Come on! Yeah!
Well, that's Henry, isn't it? Oh, good shot.
Forgive me, Your Highness, I did not see you.
Highness? Oh.
Your aim would suggest otherwise.
She does have good aim.
For your silence.
Alright, so he's kind of sweet, but a little bit dumb, and a little bit loosey-goosey. Is that where we're going?
A lady of breeding ought never to raise her voice any louder than the gentle hum of a whispering wind.
Do not speak unless you can improve the silence.
And it is going to be a beautiful day.
Oh, look at all those feathers!
Why are you just dumping it for everybody? Keep that.
If the Baroness can sell your husband to pay her taxes, then these can certainly bring him home.
Really? You're gonna pay a kind of a ransom in ways, I guess, for somebody's husband because of unpaid taxes?
Perhaps if we brought back Maurice, I would not offend you so.
It is your manner that offends, Danielle. Throughout these hard times, I have sheltered you, clothed you, and cared for you. All that I ask in return is that you help me here without complaint.
He just treats her like the help and not like a family member at all, even though they're in her dad's house. That's amazing. Amazingly shitty of them, I mean.
It's the Royal Guard! Run!
God, please.
What is he trying to do? He's sneaking. He's being sneaky. Not well.
Hello! Please, sir! It is my life.
This is a side quest in a video game. That's what that is. They're like, no, I'm trying to get stuff done, but yes, I will fetch your painting. Ugly peasant bastard. He puts up a good chase. There goes the painting. Oh, it's concealed. It's like contained, I mean. And concealed, I guess.
You do the same for me, admit it.
Me?
Was that Gustav, whatever it was?
They'll never buy it. You are too sweet.
Roll that up.
Blames us for her debt and still pretends to have money to burn.
Well, she's pretending to have money to burn. Or is she? Is she just like window shopping?
Thank you. Henry, you promised.
I know.
Oh, now of course he's back with all those guys, all of the guards that he's trying to sneak around. Oh, is this Red Pants?
It was a matter of life and death.
A woman always is, sire.
Oh. Okay.
She laughs at me, sir, as if she knows something I do not.
The lady had many secrets. I merely painted one of them.
Oh, that's Da Vinci? Oh my god.
Michelangelo was trapped under a ceiling in Rome. I'm just a second choice.
It's Raphael and Donatello.
I'm afraid I might have scared the wits out of one of your servants, a young lady with quite a good arm, actually.
Oh, wait for me! Oh, ladies. Here you are.
Your Highness.
There's something hilarious about like these like comic relief desperate women in these like old time like period pieces, like they're just like running, like trampling all over each other.
I must say, Marguerite, that brooch is stunning.
This old thing. You are too kind.
What do you think of my feather, Prince? Man, this is an old movie. This would probably all be filmed on set, I'm guessing. Like, that's on location, I should say. Is one of the guards gonna give her the side eye as she walks past, like in the cartoon?
Please listen to me.
It's Maurice.
Move it.
Come on, Danielle.
I demand you release him at once, or I shall take this matter to the king.
Oh, all right.
He is not property at all, you ill-mannered tub of guts. Do you honestly think it right to chain people like Chattor?
Oh, and he knows that she's a servant, and she's definitely not mute.
Forgive me, sire. I meant no disrespect. It's just...
He's going to immediately know that the money he gave her, she went to do something very selfless with.
What else is to be concluded, sire, but that you first make thieves and then punish them?
Her British accent's a little bit wobbly sometimes, but she's doing pretty good. I'll give her credit. All right, Maurice, you're out. Oh, Da Vinci, what are you doing here?
I thought I was looking at your mother.
Maurice has been there for ages, and that's why the stepmother doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Whew, that's brutal.
Have we met?
I do not believe...
He doesn't recognize her? Really?
Tell me your cousin's name so that I might call upon her to learn who you are. For anyone who can quote Thomas More is well worth the effort.
She was quoting a book.
Did you find me arrogant?
Well, you gave one man back his life, but did you even glance at the others?
Does that make him arrogant? Is it his business there? I guess is that a prince's job to go around overturning slavery deals? If it is, then he should do it. By the way, Maurice is getting up there, man. I don't know how much time he's got left.
How did you get me?
Welcome home, Maurice. Have a shower.
Do not mock me, boy, for I am in a foul disposition, and I will have my way.
Or what? You shipped me to the Americas like some criminal?
I have a foul disposition. This guy's great. I like him already.
You are the Crown Prince of France.
And it is my
France.
Francis, sit down before you have a stroke.
Was there some time in history where England owned France? Was that why they hate each other?
I will simply deny you the crown and live forever. He's your son.
Why, the whole thing makes me sick. It's deceitfulness.
What the hell's going on here?
Have it in this house.
What did I do?
Think, Danielle. Think really hard.
God, who is the brunette stepsister? She looks really familiar.
We must work extra hard to make sure the manor is spotless.
Isn't the stepmom going to be sus when Maurice is back? Like, when he shows up?
What is he doing here?
Like, let's watch.
They told me I could go home.
Fine. Go catch a ticket.
Wow, that was your unpaid taxes, lady. Wow, what a bitch. I wonder if anyone's gonna get upset in the comments because I called the evil stepmother in this movie a bitch.
Not only, Signor Da Vinci, I have decided to throw a ball. A masked ball.
A masked ball? I do like a good masked ball.
You will announce your engagement to the girl of your choice, or I will announce it for you. Are we agreed?
Deadline is set. The clock is ticking. Henry, go find your peasant.
Divorce is only something they do in England.
All right. A lot of tension between the old folks as well.
What news of the engagement?
Join the party. Oh my god. Zola. With a lot of hair.
Concealing such ruthlessness.
No. She likes a ruthless man.
When my daughter is queen, perhaps we might come to a new arrangement.
Oh, they're gonna get busy. Is she still just trying to manipulate and use them, or is she actually like, I like tiny, curly-haired, blonde man boys?
Honestly, I think he and Marguerite deserve each other.
Oh! So, Danielle actually really doesn't like this guy. So this feels like it's a cross between Cinderella and Pride and Prejudice. That's kind of what I'm getting from this.
Cannot breathe, one cannot eat.
Man, is that Ron Swanson's wife? The guy who's married to her on the show and in real life? Megan something. I need to look this up.
God puts two people on Earth and they are lucky enough to find one another. But one of them gets hit by lightning.
Okay.
Is that it? Or perchance you meet someone new and marry all over again. Is that the lady you're supposed to be with, or was it the first?
Why are you overthinking this, Henry? Why are you so terrified of marriage? I guess I have met your parents. That's probably what it is. I feel like we're not going to get Lucifer in this one, which, I'm not going to lie, disappoints me. You know what, in the... Da Vinci's like, I'm Jesus, look at me. I guess in the cartoon version, I did notice that Cinderella was pretty off in the clouds a lot.
You're Da Vinci! You alright?
Why is his name Signor Da Vinci, though? Oh, it's the title, okay.
Allow me.
Oh, take my princely robe? Well done.
Don't you ever tire of having people wait on you all the time?
Yes, but they're servants. It's what they do.
Oh, wow. Dude. There's this thing called empathy. Let's talk about that.
And you own all the land there is, and yet you take no pride in working it. Is that not also a contradiction?
That is a bit of a contradiction.
I must go!
Why does she keep doing that?
Is she lying to you, Prince Henry?
Painting in the upstairs hall is gone too. Seems we have a thief in our midst.
Who's thieving? I bet the stepmom is selling it.
Understood?
Yes,
ma'am. Perhaps I shall ship you off to the Americas with all the rest of the thieves.
Give Australia a try.
Went to the king and asked him to release all those men. He didn't. By royal decree, any man who sails must be compensated.
Oh, we're going to have a good stepsister and a bad one? Are they going to become allies? Cinderella and, Danielle and, Jacqueline? Wow. What is this kind of tennis? This is pretty sick. All the ladies are like, oh, my highness. Oh, these jealous women over there. Oh, she got the ball.
You're welcome to look, your highness.
Marguerite, you are not subtle. Oh, who are these shifty go-betweens?
Anything I can do?
Well, perhaps you should bring it up with the Baroness and stick to shopping.
I'd rather discuss it with Danielle, if you don't mind.
What is with this guy's voice? What's going on here?
But I'm well endowed.
Okay. Getting straight to the point, I see.
Without my generosity, your pathetic little farm would cease to exist. So I'd be very, very careful if I were you.
So he's like a loan shark or something, I'm guessing.
If he didn't buy a bushel of vegetables every week, I'd spit on him.
All right. You do that. He looks a bit dangerous, so maybe do it when he's not looking.
Never have you tasted anything so delicious.
Marguerite, you're sending very strong signals.
Good day, ladies.
Oh.
Were there just the two of you?
And the chicken, Your Highness.
Does he think he's hallucinating her now?
Pity you never knew your mother.
Thanks for bringing that up. Hang on, how does she never know her? Like,
Your features are so masculine.
thanks for that.
To be raised by a man.
By the way, I don't think Drew Barrymore has masculine features.
Like, go away. I'm tired.
What a selfish woman.
I don't know what you're so happy about.
Oh, they made a kite.
The prince would be your brother-in-law, and you, Comtesse de l'Ancre, will be bringing them breakfast in bed.
Oh, so she confides in Gustave? What's Gaston? Oops. I've been calling him the wrong name this whole time.
My family is your family. Please, take them away.
Good. Because here's your big chance. He's headed this way.
How are you gonna hide with a goddamn kite?
The Comtesse de l'Ancre.
She let the kite go. Da Vinci gonna lose his shit.
He is staying with a cousin. The, Baroness Rodmilla de Ghent.
Nice painting.
Gustav!
Oh, it is Gustave. Alright, thank Christ.
Louise, quick!
So now we're continuing the lie. Is that what's happening here? Now she's going to continue this roleplay that she's, you know, hoity-toity when really she is naughty.
What an unexpected surprise.
A phenomenon. Which is why I am bound for the monastery, the...
Crap.
You have found my weakness, but I have yet to learn yours.
Well, I should think it was quite obvious.
Ooh. So what would he think if he knew she was a peasant? He seems pretty down to earth.
Today, I am simply... Henry.
And who are you? Drew Barrymore? Tell us.
Prince Henry left early this morning, Baroness. No one seems to know where he went.
Oh, he's at your house.
Oh, you vicious, vicious man.
What is this relationship, man?
When I was young, my father would stay up late and read to me. He was addicted to the written word and...
He was a word addict.
Not one tutor ever demonstrated the passion you have shown me in the last 2 days.
No, she's just an excited, passionate person. I guess, yeah, and he's in the royal circles, which is just sticks up asses everywhere you look.
My goodness. I do not even remember putting it on.
Oh,
thank you, child.
What Zola gave Angelica Houston? Shit.
Have a chat tomorrow, you and I. Bring your mother.
As you wish.
The plan worked perfectly. Oh no. That a blowout? Need to get Lubemobile on the phone. 1330-32.
Next thing you know, I shall be cleaning the fireplace with Danielle.
Who is that girl?
Did she play the chick in 2.5 Men? The stalker one? I never really watched that show, but is that her?
Either you stop telling her when things go missing, or we'll be paying her to work. Good thing I didn't mention the tapestries.
And I gotta think that the stepmom is, like, the Baroness, I should say, is selling that stuff.
Is there anything you don't do?
Fly. Now turn around so I can climb back down.
Oh, shifty go-betweens are here. Oh, and they're armed. Oh, they're in great numbers.
There are games afoot.
Games are afoot? Come on, H-Dog, what do you got?
Fine garment, mademoiselle.
You will give me back my dress!
Oh, you need to go flying off that tree, flying crossbody, take him out, yum yum, in the mouth, lock it in. Oh my gosh, you... Not quite a flying crossbody, it was like a diving push, but... Good work.
Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
Oh, she kind of just got really involved.
And since you deprived me of my escort, I demand a horse as well.
Hear that? Come on, get on it.
On my honor as a gypsy, whatever you can carry.
Oh no. Is that supposed to not mean what it sounds like it should mean? This is a little bit emasculating for the future king, isn't it? And the gypsies are cool with that? Like, okay.
Come back, I'll give you a horse.
Really? She just charmed them with her balls and now they love her?
You are reading my thoughts, my lord.
And they're as fuzzy as my own Countess.
Oh, now they're just chilling with the gypsies? Oh my god. She must really have a way with people.
Think of all the wonderful things you could do. For your country, for the world.
Yes, but to be so defined by your position. To never be seen as who you are, but what you are.
He's nervous, a bit anxious about the whole thing. But she's right. If you're a good dude and you're a good king, then good things will becometh.
It is your mouth that has me hypnotized.
No. Oh, Henry! Henry! Going in? Going in for the smooch? There's a little smooch. There's the smooch. Busted! Lovers! By the way, is that in character for... And I understand gypsies is like kind of a slur these days, but that's what they call this. Is it in character for the gypsies to not like slaughter and hold a future king for some kind of ransom? I feel like that's very out of character for them. Maybe that's the point.
Would you meet me there tomorrow?
I shall try.
Then I shall wait all day.
Oh, these sweet lovebirds, right? Look at her face. Oh. Oh, Henry's got the vapors bad, man. See that face?
Was the largest library on the continent where anyone can study, no matter their station.
All right. Who are you? What have you done with our son?
What about our breakfast? You have 2 hands. Make it yourself.
Are you lazy?
Wow. Lazy little Lee.
Go and boil some water.
Me?
Oh no, Jacqueline's the new slave? Is that how this is going to work?
Do you honestly think these games, these intrigues are going to win you a crown? To hunt royalty like some sport? It's disgusting.
You're just jealous.
Yeah, she's not wrong though. I definitely agree with
My
Danielle on that one.
Yes, and she's dead.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm going to rip your hair out!
Do something! Jacqueline's great. I'm starting to warm to Jacqueline. You know what, Danielle? Yeah, all of this is very much justified.
Put it down! Give me the shoes! Put it down!
Oh, give me the shoes? She still wants the shoes. Oh, it's the Utopia. And that's those shoes.
No!
Oh, come on. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. I didn't see it coming. I should have. I should have seen that coming a mile away. Yeah, come on, Jacqueline. Switch sides. Babyface turn. Whoa. Ooh. I'm glad that was off camera.
I shall never forget the way Marguerite's feet went up over her head like that. She should not have said that about your mother.
Yeah, good. Finally, somebody actually acknowledges that.
I think you saved that baby from a runaway horse.
'Twas a maternal instinct.
Saved a baby from a runaway horse? Oh my God.
He was gone all day yesterday and did not return until dawn.
We know somebody else who was missing yesterday and didn't return until dawn.
Nicole de Lancret? Yes. Oh, how...
Oh no, now they got some kind of, like, influence here? What the hell? What happened there? Oh, that's her realizing. Oh, okay. The penny dropped. I get it. I'm with it.
There was a bee.
A bee. Yeah, okay. Oh, these are the ruins where he comes to clear his mind. Are you going to come clean to him, by the way? Because Drew Barrymore's lying this entire movie about who she is to this guy. It's like the reverse of You've Got Mail.
Now I've found my purpose. It's a project actually inspired by you.
Oh, his crazy big library thing he wants to do.
It wasn't me.
Nicole.
Yes, Nicole. Listen to the man.
Simply that last night was the happiest night of my life.
With that being said, the bar is pretty low. From anything from, like, 8 years old up.
I must go.
Nicole!
Tell the man! I'm not Nicole. I'm Danielle, and I'm a peasant. And I love you. Now make me queen so I can take my wrath out on the Baroness and one of her daughters.
The gown, the slippers, they were in my room this morning and now they're gone. You hid them, I know it.
Where did you put the gown, Danielle?
Where are the candlesticks? And the tapestries and the silver? Perhaps the dress is with them. You'll produce that gown?
Oh, calling her out.
1,000 deaths than to see my mother's dress on that spoiled, selfish cow!
Bam! Tell us how you really feel, Danielle. Oh no, this is her getting locked in the room. So, fairy godmother going to be in this? I just realised that Cinderella takes a very left turn at one point into magic and fairy godmother related stuff.
It's only a ball.
Yes, and you're only going for the food.
Jacqueline, time to betray them and align with Danielle.
Belgian?
I'm afraid so.
It's impossible.
What? They just said she was engaged.
She damn well should have had the decency to say something.
Oh, would you have listened?
Of course not. I would have...
Killed whoever she was engaged to.
What a clumsy thief I turned out to be.
Come now, Henry.
Yes, that's when you first met. She was like, thief! Wham! Right in the head with an apple.
Surely a painter can see another painter.
I am but an apprentice, and he is the greatest painter in the world. I could no sooner talk to God.
Oh, yeah, Gustav, go face your hero. Fireworks been around that long? I'm assuming that the historical accuracy of this movie is impenetrable. Oh, what are you doing, Zola? Why are you here? It's with that hair, man. It looks like a walking baby. Woo. Alright, why did we do that? Does he know that he's evil? Or is that just senseless violence from Gustav? Oh, he needed his disguise, right.
Signor Da Vinci.
Yes?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's Da Vinci. Alright, well, that works.
That was pure genius.
Yes. I shall go down in history as the man who opened a door.
Good work, Da Vinci.
Danielle de Barbarac and I am but a servant.
Yes, and I'm the bastard son of a peasant.
There you go.
We must get you ready for the ball.
I do not
Is
wish
Da Vinci the fairy godmother?
I shall have to make you wings.
That's a sweet line. She's always daydreaming about learning how to fly. Still haven't seen any red pants. Oh, they're the fairy godmothers. And Gustav. And Da Vinci. It's the fairy god squad. How about that?
Let us go and see these paintings of yours. No. When you're as old as I am, my young friend, now is all you've got.
Can I be honest? I'd much rather go with Da Vinci and Gustav right now and check out those paintings. She always waves as she goes through the gate. Yeah, you guys should be very excited about this. Don't eat carrots while you got the horse head on. Oh, okay, it was a flirt.
Hey!
He looks much older than she does, but this is still a cute little moment, I guess.
Not only to honor Signor Da Vinci, who seems to...
Oh, they're the wings? Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, that kind of got me a little bit.
So, without further ado...
Breathe. Just breathe.
It is my great...
Not a fan of all the glitter, though. It looks like she's just, like, done 2 hours on a treadmill. Oh, is that supposed to be her quote-unquote mask?
But there is something I must tell you now before another word is spoken.
Then you're not engaged.
Shut up! Stop speaking words, man. She's trying to tell you something.
My guess would be the Comtesse de Lancre.
Let's place some money on that, Queen.
Someone I want you to meet.
Oh, I must speak.
Yeah, words was not to be spoken until this is said. Oh, Jesus Christ. White pants imposter. Not my prince.
Danielle de Barbarac, and she's been a servant in my home for the past 10 years.
A servant, Henry?
Oh, no, the old man doesn't approve.
Bow before royalty, you insolent fraud.
My God.
Nicole de Lancre was my mother. I am what she said.
Okay, was I supposed to know that all along? 'Cause, whoops.
The apple.
The apple. The one that struck you right between the eyes.
I've heard enough.
Wow, Henry.
Do not address me so informal, madam. Really? I am a prince of France.
Really? Wow, this didn't go as I expected. Henry, you can go to hell, you bastard. Come on, Da Vinci. Get involved. Start meddling.
Danielle?
This is very different circumstances about the old glass slipper being left behind. He's a grumpy prince.
I have been born to privilege, and with that comes specific obligations.
Horse shit.
You're out of line, old man.
No, you were out of line.
Go Da Vinci.
She's your match, Henry.
I am but a servant to my crown, and I have made my decision. I will not yield!
Henry.
Then you don't deserve her.
Bold words from Da Vinci. I'm glad nobody's smooching on the glass slipper in this movie, like in the animated one. Everybody grabbed it, like, mwah, mwah, mwah. Poor Danielle.
1 minute they're spouting sonnets, and the next you're back to being the hired help. Although I must say, I've never...
Where is this going now?
Your problem? I have done everything you've ever asked me to do, and still you've denied me the...
That's a good point. I wouldn't say she's a problem, I'd say you've treated her like a solution more than anything else.
smallest measurement that you loved me at all.
How can anyone love a pebble in their shoe?
Oh my God. Wow, she is rough. What is this? Oh, all the stuff that kept going missing?
Ah, Monsieur Le Pew. Right on time.
It's all here, Baroness, right down to the very last candlestick.
My father's books, his paintings, you sold them to him?
Yeah, she pawned them. That's what she did. Oh, God.
I don't understand.
Oh, she's being sold.
The Baroness and I have come to, an arrangement.
An arrangement. Baroness, you are a piece of work. What is her fate at the end of this? She's gonna get some... She better not just get like a cake in the face. She better get like a full-blown life destroyed, ends up in a dungeon somewhere, because she is just the worst. Oh, that's the painting that the old woman at the start had. That's why Da Vinci painted her. Right, right. Why is the bride sobbing? Why are people sobbing right now? Tears of... Is that... The arranged marriage? Ooh. This is probably not going to be good for Dan. Oh no, well she's gone now anyway. This is bleak outcomes for her, no matter which way you look. Unless Henry gets his act together and realizes that they're in love, so they can live happily ever after. What is she doing? Love is a bridge. Is that what the guy says in Princess Bride?
I know exactly how you feel.
Is he crying on the inside? Or is he just suddenly very empathetic? Oh. Is she in love with a peasant as well?
Sold? But to whom?
Pierre Le Pure, Your Highness. Just after the mask.
Tell no one we have spoken, for all shall reveal itself in due course. Come, Laurent. There is much to be done.
All right, Laurent. Let's go. Oh, that's a horse... horse boyfriend.
I had a horse like you once. Magnificent creature.
Very flattering.
Who just needed to be broken.
Broken.
Please.
Danielle, man killer. Let's do this.
Virit.
Whoa, double blades now. Jesus.
My father was an expert swordsman, monsieur.
Of course, she knows how to brawl. Well done, Danielle. Yeah, I forgot. Her and Gustave used to throw hands all the time. And they're going to rock up there to save her, and she's already saved herself. Well done. Did she just have to murder him, by the way? Has she got blood on her hands right now?
I came to rescue you.
Rescue me? A commoner?
Yeah, you said a lot, Henry.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to help me find the owner of this rather remarkable shoe.
And it's a sentimental thing in this movie. I get it. That's very sweet.
And the name's Henry, if you don't mind.
Alright. He's winning her back. He's been very nice. He's a good guy. I wish he was in red pants, but hey, you can't have everything. Alright, there we go. Ooh, what's this gonna mean for the Baroness and Marguerite? By the way, was it Anastasia and Drizella in the animated? They're great names.
I can't be sure. It all happened so quickly. But I think what he said was, serves me right for choosing a foreigner over your sister.
She is just trolling them right now.
Yes, Rodmilla de Ghent and her daughters immediately.
Is anything wrong?
No, milady. The king demanded that you arrive in style.
Oh, this is a big troll job, isn't it? Oh, them! Good work, guys. Dungeons, please, dungeons.
Did you, or did you not, lie to Her Majesty the Queen of France?
Oh.
For they may be your last.
Come, Baroness. What do you got to say for yourself now?
Mother, what have you done? Your Majesty, like you, I'm just a victim here.
Instant betrayal.
Shame to call her family. How dare...
Holy shit.
Are they always like this?
Worse.
Good work.
I'd hate to think you had anything to do with this.
Of course not, Mother. I'm only here for the food.
Stripped of your title.
Oh, no more Baroness?
Unless by some miracle, someone here will speak for you.
Oh, is Danielle going to speak up? Or is nobody going to say anything? Are these people that you've screwed and taken advantage of over, like, decades? None of them will have your back?
I will speak for her.
Danielle, you good human being. Oh! Down you get. There you go.
She is, after all, my stepmother.
Wow. Talk about taking the high road. Servants. Servants. Oh! Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah, what are you standing for?
I don't believe you've met my wife.
Did they just get married in secret, or what's going on?
All I ask, your majesties, is that you show her the same courtesy that she has bestowed upon me.
Servant for life? Is that where we're going with this?
The tablecloths, you can start on the napkins and move those over there.
Marguerite! What? Well, you heard the woman. So did you? Yes, but I managed.
Oh, still just trying to talk her way out of it.
You speak to me that way. I'm of noble blood.
And you are getting on my nerves. Now get to work.
Oh, just like, yeah, dive running and everything and that. Wow, I just realized what this whole little place is and what it does. Oh. The old lady at the start is Danielle, isn't it? Okay.
Great-great-grandmother's portrait hung in the university.
Great-great-grandmother. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is like 100 years or so later.
The point, gentlemen, is that they lived.
Point is that they lived. I understand that. I understand what she's saying there, but that feels a little bit I don't know, underwhelming for a final line? I guess no. I guess he was very sort of uptight and everything for a long time, and she helped him live a proper life, and he helped her move out of, you know, squalor and, you know, do good. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's a good line. Changed my mind. The big question is there an after credits scene? Will Nick Fury show up and recruit Da Vinci to the Avengers? Let's look. That was a great story. I like the whole, identity storyline that they had there with Danielle pretending to be somebody higher up. I like that they took certain elements of the Cinderella story and just sort of sprinkled them throughout a different narrative that they were trying to tell that still connected all those dots. I can see why this movie was recommended, because it's a great, and I'm really glad that I did watch the original first, because I think they just did a good job of just taking the flavor and a couple of the ingredients from the original and making something fairly new and fairly original at the same time. I didn't really have any criticisms of any of the actors or any of the characters. They were all played their part really, really well. The prince was charming. He was actually a pretty charming dude, with the exception of when he lost his shit and just publicly humiliated her. I mean, what was with that whole beat of the story where she goes to the thing and everything goes even worse? Is that just a little bit more of a trick? I feel like maybe it stretched the movie out a little bit longer. Maybe we could have got to that point a little bit sooner or something like that. I don't know. It just seemed to come at a weird time. It felt like the movie was going to be wrapping up, and then you get that gut punch of like everything just collapses in a ball of fire instead. The stepsisters and the Baroness, they were great villains. I like that, what's her name? Is it Jacqueline had the kind of the change of heart halfway through. She got a pretty good deal. She got to treat Danielle like crap her entire life. Then she got to jump over the fence and join the good guys just when Danielle got married. So she played the game right. I think Jacqueline is definitely came out on top of all this. And I like the little mystery as well that we started with the Great Dame, whatever her name was, and we found out that was hundreds of years later. It's a little bit morbid that Danielle and Henry are obviously dead by the telling of that, but it's a fairy tale and it's a historic thing, so I understand why they did it that way. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already, and go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want to vote on what other movies I look at in the future. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.